the first picture you are now explaining to me is basically that this is a class setting, right? And the teacher in the lab, I mean the person in the left is a teacher, and then the man in the right is his student. That's what you're talking about, right? And this teacher is teaching the student something. Really? Maybe. What about the second picture? Right next to the first picture. You see, how many women do you see in this picture?
Two.
There are two women. Women. There are two women. And what is the place, the setting? Where do you think the ladies are?
The ladies.
The ladies are in
In.
in a what?
Home.
In a home. Yeah, obviously, yeah. They're at someone else's home or their home or one of the ladies' home. I'm not sure, but I can tell you, considering the atmosphere and ambience, I guess they are in a living room. They're in a living room, right? And would you describe the window section? The windows are open or the windows are closed?
Closed.
The windows are closed?
유리인 줄 알았어. Open.
The windows are open. Or the window is open, at least.
Open.
Okay. And right next to the window, there is a table with a cloth on it, right? What do you see there? Let me magnify the picture for you. What do you see there?
Cups.
There are cups, yeah. I think there is a vase. What is a vase? You put flowers in a vase, so there is a vase and some kinds of diffusers
Diffuser.
and the tablecloth. The tablecloth is covering the table, all right, with the striped patterns, all right. What about those? What is this thing? No, and like the down left. That's closet or wardrobe. Wall, drawer, drawer. What do you keep in a drawer? What do you keep in a drawer? What do you keep in a drawer? Underwears. Socks or t-shirts can be kept in a drawer. So drawer can be translated in Korean as,
서랍.
that's right, a drawer. You can see a drawer, right? And what about these dark color? Yeah, it's a couch. It's not a sofa. Sofa has to be larger and bigger or wider. Understand? It has to be an armchair or armchair. You put your arms on the chair. There's armchair. Okay? And what are these ladies doing? What are these ladies doing? They're hanging up a
Hanging up a picture.
picture frame.
Picture frame.
This is not a, probably it is a picture, but a picture frame. Okay? And then, you know, the picture or photo. I don't know what it is, but pretty blur. It's so blurry. It's not clear enough for me to recognize what it is. It's blurry, not clear. When you drive in fog, you cannot see what's happening before you, like on 10 meters, like 20 meters, you don't see anything because everything before you is blurry, like steamed. You don't see at all, so it's blurry. And yes, and then I think it's happening in the morning, or it's happening in the afternoon at least, because we can see the light, the sunlight. It's pretty bright, right? Okay, now it's your turn to describe it. Your turn, please. Describe the picture, okay? Please. First of all, you need to mention where they are.
They are in their home. Living room.
Okay. First of all, you need to identify the number of the people you can recognize. For instance, I can see two women in a living room. Put those two pieces of information together and put them together. Those two pieces of information together, combine them, and you try to put them in one specific sentence. Do you understand? Okay? So I can see two women in a living room. And there's window which is open. Would you try that? I can say, or there is a window which is open. Try again.
There is window which is open.
Okay. Now, lots of sunlight is coming into the room. Okay. And what do you see right next to right under the window? Right under the window. This is the window. Right under the window. What do you see? I said right under the window. This is the window. Right under the window. What do you see? What is this furniture? Right under. 바로 밑에. Right means 바로. Right before. 바로 직전. Right after. 바로 직후. Right next to. 바로 옆에. So right in here. 바로 부사로 쓰는 거. Right under the window. What do you see?
I can see the cup.
No. You see? You know what? You need to explain or describe a bigger object. You explain or you describe the bigger ones, and you can move on to the smaller ones. So what's bigger than the cups? Those two cups are sustained by a table. There is a small table. Okay? There is a small table right under the window, and there are cups, a vase, or diffusers on the table. And the table is covered by a tablecloth. Clothes that we wear, but cloth is the material for making clothes. Cloth 헝겊, 천, but clothes, 옷, clothes, cloth. Can you say cloth? It's 천. 헝겊, 포, like 식탁포, tablecloth. But clothes, more like the apparels, the outfits, the clothing, 옷. Okay? And let's move on to the activity which is done by those two ladies. What are those two ladies doing?
They're hanging up
Huh?
picture frame.
Good. Now you're talking about. All right? That's your and what else do you see here? Right next to the table. You can next to the table there is a wall drawer. Wall drawer. Draw DRAW. Draw. 당기다. So drawer 당기는 것 서랍. But wall drawer 옷장 서랍. 옷 서랍. 옷장. Wall drawer. And there is a wall drawer next to the table. Okay? Right? And what about this? There is an armchair or a couch or armchair. It's more likely to be an armchair. I can see it because it's, couch is supposed to be bigger. Say it. Is supposed to. Is supposed to. Very important expression. Is supposed to. 미국 사람 많이 써. What the heck? Is supposed to. Can you say? Is supposed to. Okay. Is supposed to는 뭐뭐 하기로 되어 있다. 뭐뭐 되어진다. Is supposed to. Okay? 저 굉장히 중요한 영어 표현. Is supposed to. So what I said basically was a couch. Repeat after. A couch is supposed to be bigger than that. couch는 저거보다 좀 더 커야 돼. So 뭐뭐 해야 돼. So supposed to. 해야 한다. 너가 미국 사람 대화할 때 I am supposed to be good at English. 나 영어 잘 해야 돼요. I must be good at English보다 더 미국스러워. I'm supposed to be good at English. I'm supposed to be good at dance. I'm supposed to be good at singing. I'm supposed to be good at lots of things. Okay? All right? I'm supposed to pass this interview. 나 인터뷰 통과해야 돼요. I am supposed to join an audition. 난 오디션에 가야 돼요. 참가해야 돼요. Supposed to, okay? So it's your turn to describe the picture based on what you have been told. Can you? Start. Yeah, everything, all over again.
There are two women in our living room.
All right.
I can see the window, which is open.
Okay, perfect.
Right under the window.
Okay.
There is a table.
Table. Which is covered by
tablecloth.
Tablecloth.
All tablecloth.
All right. There are lots of things on the.
Lots of things on the table.
Okay.
Cups.
You can say some of them are.
Some of them are
cups.
Some of them are cups.
A vase. And
diffusers.
Diffusers.
Right next to the table. There is
There's wall drawer.
Wall drawer.
Yeah. What are those ladies doing?
They are hanging up picture frame.
They're hanging up a picture frame. Good. Nice. Yeah, this is an office. So you can use the exactly same strategy, okay, that you used to describe the previous picture with the two ladies. Okay, so what do you say? I can see two men in an office. And what about the man? So the man in a black suit.
The man in a black suit.
The man in a gray suit. The man in a black suit.
black suit.
So, or the man
The man
who is wearing a black
who
suit.
is wearing a black suit.
You remember the strategy you just used to describe the window. You say, there is a window which is open. All right? And there is a table which is covered by a tablecloth. Okay? You can use the 관계대명사. So, the man who is wearing a black suit,
Wearing a
is writing something on a
paper.
piece of paper.
Piece of
Not just paper. When you say a paper, that means 보고서, 논문. But when you say a piece of paper, 그냥 종이, 한 장. So the man
The man
who is wearing a black suit,
wearing a black suit.
when you just say that, and the American native speakers where the listener will pay attention to the man who is wearing the black suit. So when you say, the man who is wearing a black suit, and
Wearing
I will look at that man. Okay? So you need to drag attention from the listener. Okay? To what you're about to say. 네가 말하는데 집중시켜야 돼. So when you just say, as soon as you say, the man who is wearing a black suit, and I am looking at the man. Okay? The man in the black suit, or the man who is wearing the black suit, is writing something on the piece of paper. Okay? And he's also wearing glasses. Okay? He's wearing glasses. And what about the other man? Or the other man
the other man
who is wearing
is wearing
a gray suit,
a gray suit is
holding
holding a piece of paper.
holding the piece of paper. Or you can say document. Document. 서류. And then you can say, let's go back to the man in a black suit. The man in a black suit is writing something on a document. On a document. When you say a document, 우리 정확하게 몰라. 근데 서류 같아. Alright? And the man in a gray suit is holding the document for the man in the black suit. 그 남자를 위해 검은색 양복인 남자를 위해 잡아주겠다. Alright? And the man in the black suit, gray suit, is wearing a watch. Okay? Alright? And the room, the office is brightly lit. 밝혀진대. 어쨌든 there are lots of light in the office. Probably it's happening. The situation is happening in the morning or in the afternoon. Okay? And what do you see here? I see a littered
wardrobe.
just drawer. It's not wardrobe. When you just say wardrobe, it is supposed to mean a container that container that includes some clothes. 옷이 아니니까 그냥 the cabinet had the small cabinet or a drawer. And here's cabinet. So you can say I can see a cabinet behind them or behind the two men. Okay? And the table is round. Okay? You can say there the two men are working on something at a round table. At the table 해야 돼. 그 탁자에서 식탁에서 at the table. 식당에서 밥 먹을 때도 I can see two men having a meal at the table. Okay, it's your turn.
I can see two men in an office.
All right, good.
The man who is wearing a black suit
Perfect. Is writing something
writing
on a
piece of paper.
or document. Document sounds better, I think, in this case.
And
Excuse me.
another man.
The other. If there are two, one, the other. One, the other. Three, one, another, the other. One, another, the other. Three, one, the others. Okay? Two, one, the other. One, the other. The other, not another. When you just say one, another, that means there's more people coming up. One, another, the other.
Oh.
It's not the case. So we only see two men, one, the other.
The other. One, the other man who is great suit is holding
The document.
the documents.
Why would you have to say the document rather than a document? Because you mentioned a document before. Then you need to specify. Specify means 구체화시켜. The document. A document? You mentioned that before? Earlier? Then now you need to say the document. You get it?
Yes.
And more details I'm expecting.
And the lots of light
In the office,
in the office.
that means
That means probably
it's happening
it's happening in the morning or afternoon.
in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
And what else do you see behind them?
I can see the small cabinet and drawers.
Okay, good. Nice. You're doing great. And look at this lady. Excuse me. Where do you think the ladies?
The lady is
When you're not 100% sure, what do you need to say? Probably, possibly, probably the.
she
Hmm.
she is in
What kind of place is that? It's pretty obvious. Avi. That's laboratory. 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 Or lab. L-A-B. Laboratory. L-A-B. Laboratory. Laboratory. What's a labor? Lab. Okay. She's in a lab. Why do you think so? What makes you think so? What makes you think that she is in a lab? What? Say it. What makes you think so? 무엇이 너로 하여금 그렇게 생각하게 만드니? 뭐 때문에 그렇게 생각해라는 뜻이야. 진짜 많이 쓰는 표현이죠. What makes you think so? 야, 도대체 왜 그런 생각을 해? 그럼 뭐 때문에 그런 생각을 해? 무엇이 너로 하여금 그런 생각을 하게 했니? What makes you think so? Because I can see lots of scientific tools. 교수님 뭐라고 그래서 상위 카테고리 말하겠죠. 뭐 과학 도구가 있다. Specifically, I can tell you the machine she's looking into is a microscope. What is a microscope? Say microscope. What is a microscope? 현미경. Okay? So she is looking into a microscope. Okay? And what do you see? There are many scientific tools or machines or scientific equipment. equipment는 관사 쓰면 안 돼. 복수도 안 돼. 그냥 scientific equipment. 과학 도구 하면 그냥 science equipment. Science equipment. Okay? And what is she wearing? She is wearing safety goggles. Safety goggles. 안전 고글. Safety goggles. Okay? Why?
Too dangerous.
To protect her eyes. Too dangerous? What do you mean? To protect her eyes. Okay. Okay, it's your turn to describe it.
She is
No, I can see a woman
I can see a woman
in a lab.
She.
Why don't you try that? The reason why. 그러한 이유. 내가 왜 이러한 이유. The reason why I think she is in a lab is that is that. 그러니까 내가 왜 그녀가 실험실에 있다라고 생각하는 이유가 뭐냐면 is that 얘다. 영어를 많이 써. 선생님 적어볼까? 자, the reason why I think she's in a lab is that 이렇게 하는 거야. 내가 왜 그녀가 실험실에 있다고 생각하냐면 그렇죠? 땡땡이다 이런 말이죠. 그 이유는 땡땡이라는 거죠. 한번 해볼까? The reason why I think she's in a lab.
The reason why I think she is in a lab.
그 이거 많이 쓰는 거겠죠. The reason why this is the reason why I. 내가 왜 이렇게 하는 이유는 The reason why I want to be a singer.
I think to be a
So why do you want to be a singer? The reason why I want to be a singer is that 이렇게 하겠죠. 네가 왜 가수가 되고 싶어하는지 얘기하겠죠. 이거는 지금 뭐야? The reason why I think she is in the lab is that there are
scientific tools.
just science tools or equipment. 그걸 복수 안 하니까. In this place. 그럼 scientific을 할까요? scientific. Okay? 아니면 뭐 이 science가 거듭하면 there are many tools or devices 장비들이 있다. 이렇게 하면 되겠죠. 한번 해볼까요? The reason why I think
she's in a lab is that there are many tools or devices in this place.
Okay. And what is she looking into?
She is looking
Into a
into a
microscope. Okay. And the thing what are the things that she are wearing?
She is wearing.
Yeah.
She is wearing safety goggles.
Not goggles.
She's
wearing safety goggles to
protect her eyes.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now, next picture. Would you describe this picture then? What's happening?
There are many people.
There are many people? Are you sure?
Right.
How? No. How come do you assume there are many people? I don't see many people here. Just some people.
Some people.
Not a many. Okay? Yeah. Where are they?
The man.
No, I said, where are those people? Where are they? I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Right behind this guy, there is a lady following him. Not a lady, I think a women's fit.
They are in a supermarket.
They're in a supermarket, yeah? Good approach.
And the man who is cart.
Who is cart? The man who is a cart? The man is a cart?
The man who is
Wearing
using cart.
no, the man in the center
Center
of the picture
of the picture.
or photograph. The man in the center of the photograph is putting
Is putting
on
on
item 물건 into
into his cart.
his cart. When you just say the man is a cart, that man is not a cart. He's carrying a cart. He's pushing a cart. He's dragging a cart. Understand? So the man in the center
The man in the center
is
is
purchasing
purchasing
an item.
an
It's more likely to be that way. 구매하고 있다. Okay? So he's trying to, or he's putting an item
item
into
into
his cart.
cart.
What about the other people?
The other people
Are
purchasing.
no walking by.
Oh,
So walk by.
walk by.
지나간다. 지나간다 옆을. Walk by.
Walk by.
Carrying
Carrying.
some bags. Carrying some bags. You see the bags here? Carrying bags. Bags here, bags here. Okay? So some people are walking by
Walking by.
carrying
Carry
bags.
the bags.
carrying 분사구문. Some people are walking by. 어떤 사람들이 지나가고 있어. 하면서 분사구문. Carrying bags. 너 복수 많이 해야 되겠다. And there are people
There are people
who are standing
who are standing
before
before
or in front of. You know what it means, in front of. 앞에. In front of. They're in front of
in front of
the, what are these? Shelves. Shelves. What is a shelf? 선반. Shelves. Okay? And they're standing in front of shelves. Okay? And they're lady too. This lady too, she's standing in front of shelves. And many products are displayed.
or display.
Okay? To be sold. What does that mean, to be sold? To be sold. 팔리기 위해. 팔리기 위해 displayed. Okay? 진열되어 있다. Alright, it's your turn.
There are some people
Mm-hmm.
in a supermarket.
Okay?
The man who is center the picture.
No, the man in the center of the
The
picture.
man in the center of the picture.
Yeah. 그림의 가운데 있는 그 남자.
그러면
Or what is he wearing? Shorts. 자, 아재 표시예요. 양말 신고, shorts 입고, 구두 신고, 모자, 예, hat 하면 되겠죠. The man who is wearing a hat and shorts.
hat and shorts.
딱 구분되잖아. 저 나머지 사람들은 지금 긴 바지 입고 있잖아. 이 남자만 지금 short 입고 있으니까. 그러니까 그 외모의 특징만 딱 잡으라고. 다시 해봐요.
The man
Who is wearing?
who is wearing hat and shorts
Yes.
is
Purchasing an item,
an item
and he's putting
and is putting on his cart.
putting it
Putting it
into.
into
This is into
into
his cart.
his cart.
And other shoppers.
Other shoppers
Some other shoppers are walking by, carrying bags. And I also see, 나는 또한 본다. I also see other shoppers standing in front of shelves. And there are lots of products.
are displayed.
아니요. 그러면 그렇게 하면 안 돼요. Many products or lots of products are displayed to be sold. 이렇게. 아니면 네가 I can see lots of products which are displayed to be sold. 이렇게 관계되면서 연결하는 거야. 이해되니?
네.
오케이. 그러면 자 각자 설명해 봐. 여기부터.
네.
This is your turn. Totally. 요 오른쪽에서 이렇게 가면 되겠죠?